I thought I had it figured out, believed in us, we were meant to be, no doubt. A teenage love, everybody else could see the way we were, living in a fantasy. When I kiss her, I don't know where we're going, I don't know at all. I don't know how we're growing. I'll be moving on. I'll be moving on. Gotta let it go. Living on my own, making me strong.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them. To see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And not sure if you know this, but when we first met, I got so nervous I couldn't speak. In that very moment, I found the one, and my life had found its missing piece. So as long as I live, I love you, will have and hold you. You look so beautiful in white, and from now to my very last breath, this day I'll cherish. You look so beautiful in white tonight. What we have is timeless, my love is endless, and with this ring I say to the world, you're my every reason, you're all that I believe in. With all my heart I mean every word. So as long as I live, I love you, will have and hold you. You wonders what our future holds. I hope she has your eyes, finds love like you and I did. Yeah, but when she falls in love, we'll let her go. And I'll walk her down the aisle. She looks so beautiful in white. You look so beautiful in white. So as long as I live, I love you. We'll have it all, you. You look so beautiful in white. If I'm down to my very last breath, this day I'll cherish. You look so beautiful in white tonight. You look so beautiful in white
Kinakausap lang kita kapag ako'y nangangailangan. Baka may kakilala ka na pwede kong utangan. Kasi alam mo na sa tong it's talo ako. Pwede ba bigyan ako kahit 6 na numero? Kinakausap lang kita kapag ako'y nangangailangan. Sana'y may artista na makadate man lamang. Okay lang sa akin kahit na si Joyce Jimenez. Sana ako'y pumogi, pumuti at maging flawless. Kinakausap lang kita kapag nangangailangan. Nung ako'y binasted ng aking nililigawan, problemado po ako at wala akong pang-inom. Ang hina ko sa'yo, yun ang hinala ko noon. Kinakausap lang kita kapag ako'y nangangailangan. Ng aking iniisip, puro pansarili lamang. At kapag may mabigat na problema at seryoso, doon ko lang naaalala ang pangalan mo. Lord, patawad pagkat ako'y makasalanan, makasalanang nilalang. Lord, patawad pagkat ako'y makasalanan, makasalanang nilalang. Ako'y nagsisimba kapag gusto ko lang. Pag may bagong damit na ipagyayabang, pag may bagong biling mahal na pabango, kapag bago ang shoes o kaya ang relo. Ako'y nagsisimba kapag gusto ko lang. Pag may jowa akong makakalampungan, kapag may mga bebot na ang gaganda, kapag merong baklitang nakakatawa. Ako'y nagsisimba kapag gusto ko lang. Pag andyan ang tropa at nagkayayaan, hahanap ako ng mapagtitripan. Pagkatapos ng misa ay aabangan. Lord, patawad pagkat ako'y makasalanan, makasalanang nilalang. Lord, patawad pagkat ako'y makasalanan, makasalanang nilalang. Akala ko dati kaya ko nang mabuhay mag-isa. Ang daming trabaho, babae at pera. Pag ako'y sagana, di kita kilala. Naalala kita nung ako'y nakulong. Parang bubuyog, bulong ng bulong. Pag may kamalasan sa aking nangyari, ikaw lang nang ikaw aking sinisisi. Kapag merong debate, sinong magaling? Sinong matuwid, sino ang nagsinungaling? Ako'y naiiling at mistulang sanggol. Di man lamang kita kayang ipagtanggol. Sinusolo ko lang ang bigay mong blessing. Gumanta ako dapat ay bayadin. Bakit nga ba sa'yo ay wala akong time? Paano kung ikaw na ang mawalan sa'kin ng time? Lord, patawad. Lord, 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 patawad. Lord, sa puso ko'y lagi siyang kumakatok. Di ko binuksan, di ko pinapasok. Tukot ng bundok sa kanyang inakyat. Tignan ko pa lang ako ay nilagnat. Dapat ako ang ipako sa cross. Dapat ako ang siyang nalilimos. Tangawat patawad sa ating ama. Ngunit masama pa ang pinadama. Da. Puro ako salita at dada. Sabi ay ako'y naatat. Pero kahit kailan di nagpasalamat. Nagduda ako sa kakayahan mo. Di ako nararapat sa iyo. Masyado ako at mapagmalaki. Pero kahit kailan di ka nagigante. Lord, patawad. Pagkat ako'y makasalanan, makasalanang ilalang. Lord, patawad.
want you always to remember. Oh, I want you to be part of my dream. I was so lonely here without you. I was so cold, just like a statue. Oh, being with you has made me complete. I can feel your loving touch inside me. I can hear you whispering you wanna stay close to me. Every day and every night, I never thought your love could feel so right. Every day and through the night, let me be the one to hold you tight. I can't let go. I can't let go. I can't let go. You're part of me, don't you know? Would you give me just a lifetime? I'll stand beside you through the years that come and go. Nothing at all could stand in our way. I can feel your answer deep inside me. I can hear you whispering you wanna stay close to me. Every day and every night, I never thought your love could feel so right. Every day and through the night, let me be the one to hold you tight. I can't let go. I can't let go. I can't let go. You're part of me, don't you know? I can't let go. Can't let go. I can't let go. You're part of me, don't you know?
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious.
Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. My father gave me nails a tweak and told me I was bad. But then one day I learned a word to save me aching nose.
The biggest word you've ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. He traveled all around the world, and everywhere he went, went. He'd use his word and all would say, there goes a clever gent.
When Dukes and Martha Rogers pass a time of day with me, I say me special word and then they ask me out to tea.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You can say it backwards, which is docious aliexpiasticfragicalirufus, but that's going a bit too far, don't you think?
Indubitably.
So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say. But better use it carefully or it could change your life.
For example,
Yes?
one night I said it to me girl, and now me girl's me wife. Oh, and a lovely thing she is too.
She's
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
There was always a longing for more, a deeper connection was disconnecting from the source within. There were parts of my core, senseless and frozen, wisdom hidden, locked up in my soul. Oh, now it's the time to realign, reconnecting my foundation, reunite. Oh, I'm digging, got my feet on solid ground. No more levitation. There was always
Pamela 2, tumembot ng ganito. Pamela 3, parang kinitiliti. Pamela 4, gagayain ng F4. Sumayaw, gumalaw na parang natutunaw. Gumiling, gumiling na parang nagduduling. Wag lang sumakit ang ulo nyo. Ito'y para sa bata, pati na matataba. Para rin sa matanda na di nirarayo. Ang madaling gayahin, hindi ka antukin. Subukan nyo ito at papayat kayo.
Pamela 1, Pamela 2, Pamela 3, Pamela 4.
Sumayaw, gumalaw na parang natutunaw. Gumiling, gumiling na parang nagduduling. Wag lang sumakit ang ulo nyo. Ito'y para sa bata, pati na matataba. Para rin sa matanda na di nirarayo. Ang madaling gayahin, hindi ka antukin. Subukan nyo ito at papayat kayo. Pamela 1, igalaw ang katawan. Pamela 2, tumembot ng ganito. Pamela 3, parang kinitiliti. Pamela 4, gagayain ng F4. Sumayaw, gumalaw na parang natutunaw. Gumiling, gumiling na parang nagduduling. Wag lang sumakit ang ulo nyo.
Pamela 1, igalaw ang katawan. Pamela 2, tumembot ng ganito.
Pamela 3, parang kinitiliti. Pamela 4, gagayain ng F4. Sumayaw, gumalaw na parang natutunaw. Gumiling, gumiling na parang nagduduling. Wag lang sumakit ang ulo nyo.
It's just another doorway to open up and see what kind of lifeline will be waiting there for me. I need to bury all these fears and let them fade away. I'm not scared, I'm prepared to find myself again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end. I'll rise up from the ashes, I wanna burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I won't give up, I'm still healing. I fight the pain that I once let kill my vibe. I fear the day that I lose the chance to fight. So I stand up tall, ready to face it all again. And I will not fall, I won't lose again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end. I'll rise up from the ashes, and I won't burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness
fight your battles always by yourself. In the shadows, hear you cry for help. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibitions, I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. But I will guide you home. Di ko malaman ang nadarama sa tuwing ika'y aking nakikita. May kung ano sa damdamin at abot-abot ang kaba. Sa araw-araw ay nagtataka ang puso kong ito, o bakit ba ang kilos ko'y nababago na halos na andyan ka na. Di makatulong sa gabi sa kaiisip, sa diwa ko'y ikaw ang aking panaginip. O bakit ba ikaw ang siyang laging laman ng isip ko? Sa bawat sandali ay nais kang makita. Kapag tumitig na sa akin ay ligaya. Anong hiwaga ang nadarama? Anong kaba? Paano mo kaya ako mapapansin? Malaman mo kaya ang aking damdamin? Ano ang dapat sabihin ng puso kong may pagtingin? Sa araw-araw ay nagtataka ang puso kong ito, o bakit ba ang kilos ko'y nababago na halos na andyan ka na. Di makatulog sa gabi sa kaiisip, sa diwa ko'y ikaw ang aking panaginip. O bakit ba ikaw ang siyang laging laman ng isip ko? Sa bawat sandali ay nais kang makita. Kapag tumitig na sa akin ay ligaya. Anong hiwaga ang nadarama? Anong kaba? Sa araw-araw ay nagtataka ang puso kong ito, o bakit ba ang kilos ko'y nababago na halos na andyan ka na. Di makatulog sa gabi sa kaiisip, sa diwa ko'y ikaw ang aking panaginip. O bakit ba ikaw ang siyang laging laman ng isip ko? Sa bawat sandali ay nais kang makita. Kapag tumitig na sa akin ay ligaya. Anong hiwaga ang nadarama? Anong kaba? Oh, di maka
stand today like we always dreamed, starting out our life together. The light is in your eyes, love is in our hearts. I can't believe you're really mine forever. Been rehearsing for this moment all my life, so don't act surprised if the feeling starts to carry me away. On this day, I promise forever. On this day, I surrender my heart. Here I stand, take my hand, and I will honor every word that I say on this day. Not so long ago, this earth was just a field, a cold and lonely space without you. Now everything's alive, now everything's revealed, and the story of my life is all about you. Oh, if you feel the cold winds blowing through your nights, I will shout to you, I'm forever here to chase your fears away. On this day, I promise forever. On this day, I surrender my heart. Here I stand, take my hand, and I will honor every word I say on this day. Oh, I've been rehearsing for this moment all my life, so don't act surprised if the feeling starts to carry me away. On this day, I promise forever. On this day, I surrender my heart. Here we stand like God planned. Please say you'll always look at me this way, like on this day. On this day.
Ako ay may alaga, aso at pusa, hindi nangangagat, nakakatuwa. Ang aso ay si Doggy, ang pusa ay si Pussy, hindi nag-aaway, parang Tito Vic and Joey. Kahit anong gawin, bali-balik ta rin, hindi nangangagat, nakangiti pa rin. Silang dalawa ay solid, kahit aso pusa. Ngunit bakit ang tao di nila magawa? sabi ng jeep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 ang sabi ng jeep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 ang sabi ng jeep. Beep, 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 beep. Ako'y bumili ng lobo at lumipad sa langit. Nasayang lang ang pera, ayoko nang maulit. Sana'y naisip ko na pagkain na lang ang aking binili nang hindi nang hihinayang. Kaya sa susunod, tatandaan ko na ang tama at mali nang hindi na didisgrasya. Hindi tayo perpekto katulad ng iba. Tayo ay tao lang at syempre pati sila. Beep, 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 ang sabi ng jeep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 ang sabi ng jeep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 ang sabi ng jeep. Beep, 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 beep. Dub-dub-dub-dub, 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 dub-dub-dub-dip-dip, dub-dub-dub-dub-dub, dub-dub-dip-dip-dip-dip-dip. Taba-dub-dub-dub-dub-dub-dub-dip-dip-dip-dip-dip-dip. Sabi ng jeep, sabi ng jeep, sabi ng pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip. Pap-pap-pap-pap-pap-pap, pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip-pip. Madalas nasa ilalim, sa ibabaw si kumare. Minsa'y nauuna, minsa'y nahuhuli. Dapat matuling ka nang ikaw ay makarami. Dapat mag-ingat ka sa iyong pagmamaneho nang di nagagalit ang mga pasahero. Huwag singit ng singit sa mga masisikip. Baka maipit ka at magkasabit-sabit. Beep, 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 ang sabi ng jeep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 ang sabi ng jeep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 ang sabi ng jeep. Beep, 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 beep. Mamang tsupel para nasa tabi hanggang sa muling biyahe. Mamang tsupel para nasa tabi hanggang sa muling biyahe. Beep, 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 ang sabi ng jeep. Beep, 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 beep. Para! Beep.
When forever finally ends, all the promises are broken. No more fights to pick up the pieces. I left you with the parts of me I don't wanna see you again. Don't wanna write any more of our story, 'cause I know how it ends. When love isn't enough, you have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules there. No, it's not right. No, it's not right. I sleep better at night. When love isn't enough, you have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules there. the same. I wish I never said those things. Taking your love is mine to keep. 'Cause now you're my biggest regret, and it's not even a secret. When love isn't enough, you'll have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules there. No, it's not right. No, it's not right. I sleep better at night. When love isn't enough, you have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules there. No, it's not right. No, it's not right. But I'll sleep better tonight. No, it's not right. I sleep better at night. Isn't enough, you have to move on just to be numb. You know the rules then. No, it's not right. No, it's not right. But I'll sleep better tonight.
Pasko na naman o kay tulin ng araw. Paskong nagdaan, tila ba kung kailan lang. Ngayon ay Pasko, dapat pasalamatan. Ngayon ay Pasko, tayo ay mag-awitan. Pasko, 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 Pasko na naman muli. Tanging araw na ating pinakamimiti. Pasko, 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 Pasko na naman muli. Ang pag-ibig naghahari. Pasko na naman o kay tulin ng araw. Paskong nagdaan, tila ba kung kailan lang. Ngayon ay Pasko, dapat pasalamatan. Ngayon ay Pasko, tayo ay mag-awitan. Pasko, 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 Pasko na naman muli. Tanging araw na ating pinakamimithi. Pasko, 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 Pasko na naman muli. Ang pag-ibig naghahari. Pasko, 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 Pasko na naman muli. Tanging araw na ating pinakamimithi. Pasko, 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 Pasko na naman muli. Ang pag-ibig naghahari. Pasko, Pasko, Pasko na naman muli. Tanging araw na ating pinakamimithi. Pasko, Pasko, Pasko na naman muli. Ang pag-ibig naghahari. Pasko, 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 Pasko na naman muli. Tanging araw na ating pinakamimithi. Pasko, 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 Pasko na naman muli. Ang pag-ibig naghahari.
kita. Maging sa mga panaginip, mga ngiti mong kay tamis, natutunaw sa puso ko. Mga sumpaan, pangako, tayo lang dalawa kailanman. Ang pag-ibig mo sa akin ang nagbibigay saya sa buhay ko. Ikaw lang ang mamahalin, ikaw lang ang nasa puso ko, ikaw lang ang iibigin ko. Habang ako'y nabubuhay, di ko kayang mawalay ka, di ko kayang mabuhay, di ko kayang limutin ka. Habang ako'y nabubuhay. Ikaw lang ang mamahalin, ikaw lang ang nasa puso ko, ikaw lang ang iibigin ko. Habang ako'y nabubuhay, di ko kayang mawalay ka, di ko kayang mabuhay, di ko kayang limutin ka. Habang ako'y nabubuhay, ikaw lang ang mamahalin, ikaw lang ang nasa puso ko, ikaw lang ang iibigin ko. Habang ako'y nabubuhay, di ko kayang mawalay ka, di ko kayang mabuhay, di ko kayang limutin ka. Habang ako'y nabubuhay. Not sure if you know this, but when we first met, I got so nervous I couldn't speak. In that very moment, I found the romance my life had found us missing.
DJ Vinsky Remix.
What we have is timeless. My love is couldn't speak. In that very moment, I found the one, and my life had found us. Missing
DJ Vinsky Remix.
Kay DJ Broski ka na, guwapo na, isoy pa.
Not sure if you know this, but when we first met, I got so nervous I couldn't speak. In that very moment, I found the one my life had found its missing piece. So as long
Lipatan kanti ko nakngem saan Tanairwa mag-ayat anay sang-sangayan Ayat akinali kagumak Naipaay mo puno apakaragsakak Uray awan ka malaglagip ka Dagidila dawam inak makitkita Dagidi naruay nga inangaw ta Tumren luluwa tunggal mapanunot ka Agnanayon nga ay ayaten ka Ipatpateken pudno adungdungwen ka Uray paino imatayo ka Pimanaw ka adi nagpagada Magudat sumatay tuy biyag ko Agmay-may sa katuy puso Uray awan ka malaglagip ka Dagidila dawam inak makitkita Dagidi naruay nga inangaw ta Tumren lulwa tunggal mapanunot ka Agnanayon nga ay ayaten ka Ipatpateken pudno adungdungwen ka Uray
Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I are safe and sound. We were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found.
sige, sumayaw. Sumayaw ka ate. Sige, sige, sumayaw ka. Si lolo at si lola. Sige, sige, sumayaw ka. Si tito at si tita. Sige, sige, sumayaw ka. Si mama at si papa. Sige, sige, sumayaw ka. Kalimutan ang problema. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sige, sumayaw. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sumayaw ka pare. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sumayaw ka mare. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sumayaw ka kuya. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sumayaw ka ate. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sumayaw ka pare. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sumayaw ka mare. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sumayaw ka kuya. Sige, sige, sumayaw. Sumayaw ka ate. Sige, sige, sumayaw.
should be me holding your hand. There should be me making you laugh. There should be me. This is so sad. There should be me. There should be me. There should be me feeling your kiss. There should be me buying you gifts. This is so wrong. I can't go on till you believe that there should be me. There should be me. You said you needed a little time for my mistakes. It's funny how you use that time to have me replaced. Did you think that I wouldn't see you out at the movies? What you doing to me? You're taking in my ways to go. Now if you're trying to break my heart, it's working 'cause you know that that should be me holding your hand. That should be me making you laugh. That should be me. This is so sad. That should be me. That should be me. That should be me feeling your kiss. That should be me buying you gifts. This is so wrong. I can't go on till you believe that should be me. I need to know, should I fight for love or this heart is getting harder to shield? Pain in my heart. Ooh, that should be me holding your hand. That should be me making you laugh. That should be me. This is so sad. That should be me. That should be me. That should be me feeling your kiss. That should be me buying you gifts. This is so wrong. I can't go on till you believe that that should be me.
ang aking crush, crush, crush. Ikaw pa naman ang aking type, type, type. Ikaw pa naman ang aking love, love, love. Ikaw pa naman ang aking dream, sweet dream. Ikaw pa naman ang aking crush, crush, crush. Ikaw pa naman ang aking type, type, type. Ikaw pa naman ang aking love, love, love. Balik ko dyan, ikman ako. Balik ko dyan, ikman ako. Ikaw pa rin ang gusto ko. Ikaw pa rin ang gusto ko. Talikod dyan, ikman ako.
설레서 너와 나의 rendezvous 내 맘을 줬다 놨다 맘대로 지금 내 눈은 네 어깨 무릎 봐 숨이 딱 막힐 것 같아 난 너만 보면 와우 와우 정신을 또 now now 네 매력에 난 놀라게 돼 hit it ho 무슨 말이 필요해 손이 꽉 막힐 것 같아 너 자꾸 와 이제 나만 보게 될 거야 너를 잡아 놓을 거야 너 점점 더 fall in love Give it to you 난 눈빛 쏟아지는 말 touch 하나뿐인 말 my lover 내 머리부터 boom boom 내 발끝까지 boom 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 네 앞에서는 boom boom 내겐 줄게 boom boom 지금 보고 있는 게 꿈은 아닐까 있고 땡땡이 치고 날 만나게 될걸 띠까 매력을 보여줄게 Pick up the phone now or never pick up 와우 정신없이 쿵쿵 내 마음을 boom 사정없이 또 hit it ho 여기서 무릎게 넌 낮이나 밤이나 빛의 남이 전화내지마 달려와 이제 나만 생각날 거야 밤에 잠도 잘 못 잘 거야 점점 더 fall in love
nadarama ng aking puso. Ang damdamin ko'y para lang sa'yo. Kahit kailan ay hindi magbabago. Ikaw ang laging hanap-hanap sa gabi't araw. Ikaw ang nais kong sa tuwina ay natatanaw. Ikaw ang buhay at pag-ibig, wala nang ang iba. Sa aking puso'y tunay kang nag-iisa. Di ko nais na mawalay ka kahit sandali sa aking piling. Kahit buksan pa ang dibdib ko, matatagpo ay larawan mo. Ikaw ang laging hanap-hanap sa gabi't araw. Ikaw ang nais kong sa tuwina ay natatanaw. Ikaw ang buhay at pag-ibig, wala nang ang iba. Sa aking puso'y tunay kang nag-iisa. Kahit buksan pa ang dibdib ko, matatagpo ay larawan mo. Ikaw ang laging hanap-hanap sa gabi't araw. Ikaw ang nais kong sa tuwina ay natatanaw. Ikaw ang buhay at pag-ibig, wala nang ang iba. Sa aking puso'y tunay kang nag-iisa. Nag-iisa. Ikaw ang laging hanap-hanap sa gabi't araw. Ikaw ang nais kong sa tuwina ay natatanaw. Ikaw ang buhay at pag-ibig, wala nang ang iba. Sa aking puso'y tunay kang nag-iisa. Sa aking puso'y tunay kang nag-iisa.
Not sure if you know this, but when we first met, I got so nervous I couldn't speak. In that very moment, I found the one that my life had found its missing piece. So as long as I live, I love you. Will heaven hold you? You look so beautiful in white. And from now to my very last breath, this day I'll cherish. You look so beautiful in white tonight. What we have is timeless. My love is endless. And with this ring I say to the world, you're my every reason. You're all that I believe in. With all my heart I daughter's what our future holds. I hope she has your eyes, finds love like you and I did. But when she falls in love, we'll let her go. I'll walk her down the aisle. She looks so beautiful in white. You look so beautiful in white. So as long as I live, I love you. We'll have and hold you. You look so beautiful in white. And from now to my very last breath, this day I'll cherish. You look so beautiful in white tonight. Na 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 na, so beautiful in white tonight.
It's time to begin, now count it in. 5, 6, 7, 8.
My boots scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession from a western, my dance floor date, my rodeo Romeo, a cowboy got from head to toe. Wanna make you mine, better get in line. 5, 6, 7, 8. My boots scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession from a western, my dance floor date, my rodeo Romeo, a cowboy got from head to toe. Wanna make you mine, better get in line. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Foot kicking, finger clicking, leather slapping, hand clapping, hip bumping, music thumping, knee hitching, heel and toe, floor scuffing, legs shuffling, big grinning, body spinning, romping, stumping, pumping, jumping, sliding, gliding. Here we go.
My boots scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession from a western, my dance floor date, my rodeo Romeo, a cowboy got from head to toe. Wanna make you mine, better get in line. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Tush pushing, thunder footing, cowgirl twisting, no resisting, drum banging, steel twanging, two-stepping, end to end, hardwood crawling, sunfall walling, rug cutting, cowboy strutting, burning, yearning, whining, grinding. Let's begin the dance again.
Gonna rope you in, so count me in. 5, 6, 7, 8. My boots scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession from a western, my dance floor date, my rodeo Romeo, a cowboy got from head to toe. Wanna make you mine, better get in line. 5, 6, 7, 8. My boots scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession from a western, my dance floor date, my rodeo Romeo, a cowboy got from head to toe. Wanna make you mine, better get in line. 5, 6, 7, 8. My boots scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession from a western, my dance floor date, my rodeo Romeo, a cowboy got from head to toe. Wanna make you mine, better get in line. 5, 6, 7, 8.
One-sided love broke the seesaw down, and I took it rough when I hit the ground. Then you went your way and I went half wild. Well, girl, you'd understand if your heart was mine. If we had an exchange of hearts, then you'd know why I fell apart. You'd feel the pain when the memories start. If we had an exchange of hearts, I'd never wish a lonely heart on you. It's not your fault I chose to play the fool. One day may come when you'll be in my shoes. Then your heart will break and you'll feel just like I do. If we had an exchange of hearts, then you'd know why I fell apart. You'd feel the pain when the memories start. If we had an exchange of hearts. Oh, time turns the tables, and soon I'll be able to find a new romance. And then you'll remember my love warm and tender. Too late for a second chance. If we had an exchange of hearts, then you'd know why I fell apart. You'd feel the pain when the memories start. If we had an exchange of hearts, if we had an exchange of hearts.
Suding ayat, ipaay ko ken ka. Iyan supapak mo, pamasakit laeng tirik na. Inayan ka tinalablabes, sikan biag ko tay nagibales. Di mo pinanunod, pusok may dadanes. Itagad ka tinapudno, napinta sa lalailo. Ngemawan ka meti ako, at dakat sa baliya puso. Nasakitiin pala ka mo, ano sa kisuti gasat ko. Timto pulos, mauray sa pulen kanto.
was down, my dreams were wearing thin. When you're lost, where do you begin? My heart always seemed to drift from day to day, looking for the love that never came my way. Then you smiled and I reached out to you. I could tell you were lonely too. One look, then it all began for you and me. The moment that we touched, I knew that there would be two less lonely people in the world, and it's gonna be fine. Out of all the people in the world, I just can't believe you're mine. In my life where everything was wrong, something finally went right. Now there's two less lonely people in the world tonight. Just to think what I might have missed. Looking back, how did I exist? I dreamed, still I never thought I'd come this far. But miracles come true, I know, 'cause here we are. Two less lonely people in the world, and it's gonna be fine. Out of all the people in the world, I just can't believe you're mine. In my life where everything was wrong, something finally went right. Now there's two less lonely people in the world.
Tapno may kadwa arapaap tibin kelda Kaya't nga ikan naranyag masakbayan da amin pagrepengan dati agsagana Agpaiso saan magatadan itunguna Pilit na nga indured panawang pamilyana Imutang ti kwarta uray 5-6 Ako na datap mula makaabroad Usa rin nga Sakripisyo Isumpa arapaata Manglaban kinaturapay Di panagbiag ka Sakripisyo Iliw segat inamarina Pilit alinabanan na Kamasakbayan sa ganaan na Luanat pagarimayan kapamilya na inapanawan Ngem nagpanuray kenkwana titigker ti kaunggan Prinsipyo panagbiag ti na nagsamakedan tapno laeng sa ganaan na masangwanan Naglabas panawen tawen di na puputan Trabaho jay abroad nalpasen anamin pinsan Anak ken asawa na nagsalimet-met Dangamin ket di una dirapaagda natumpal amin Sakripisyo Isumpat arapaata Manglaban kinaturapay Di panagbiag ka Sakripisyo
let it go. If you just let me invade your space, I'll take the pleasure, take it with the pain. And if in the moment I bite my lip, baby, in that moment you'll know this is something bigger than us and beyond bliss. Give me a reason to believe it. 'Cause if you want to keep me, you gotta to love me harder. And if you really need me, you gotta to love me harder. Love me harder. Ooh, 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 ooh. Love me, love me, love me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Harder, harder, harder.
I know your motives and you know mine. The ones that love me, I tend to leave behind. If you know about me and choose to stay, then take this pleasure and take it with the pain. And if in the moment you bite your lip, when I get you moaning, you know it's real. Can you feel the pressure between your hips? I'll make it feel like the first time.
'Cause if you want to keep me, you gotta to love me harder.
I'ma love you hard.
And if you really need me, you gotta to love me harder.
Love me harder.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Love me, love me, love me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Harder, harder, harder. Ooh, 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 ooh. Love me, love me, love me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Harder, harder, harder.
So what do I do if I can't figure it out?
You got to try again.
Say what do I do if I can't figure it out?
I'm gonna leave. 'Cause if you want to keep me, you gotta to love me harder.
I'ma love you, love you, love you.
And if you really need me, you gotta to love me harder. Gotta love me, baby. 'Cause if you want to keep me, you gotta to love me harder. Love me harder. And if you really need me, you gotta to love me harder.
I'ma love you harder.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Love me, love me, love me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Harder, harder, harder. But I gotta love me, baby. Love me, love me, love me. Just a little bit harder, harder, baby. Harder, harder, harder. Dagiti karim kaniyak isudat kiren ko. Dagiti pamagpagam isudat karit ko. Sibubuslon aso papakak ayat inruknoy mo kaniyak. Ngemanya kadibiyag ko, timak kaikapo. Taapay meten asyak, tinsukat mo anyat bidon.
basol ko, tapnon siya. Tay ikalang mo, agsangit uray tilangit, itinalaos aladingit, umkis titangatang, itinakana aledaan. Agsangit uray tilangit, itinalaos aladingit, palugodan dagitoy luluwag mangdanggay, kadagiti bayakaba.
This song is owned by Audi Records.
Nasaysaya at paikiti, no di na kumustaen. Kasairem to'y riknak laeng, bay amang pasarek ni saen, tasursurwen ka. Alipaten, agsangit uray tilangit, itinalaos aladingit, umkis titangatang, itinakana aledaan. Agsangit uray tilangit, itinalaos aladingit, palugodak dagitoy luluwag mangdanggay, kadagiti bayakaba. Agsangit uray tilangit, itinalaos aladingit, umkis titangatang, itinakana aledaan. Agsangit uray tilangit, itinalaos aladingit, palugodak dagitoy luluwag mangdanggay, kadagiti bayakaba. Palugodak dagitoy luluwag mangdanggay, kadagiti bayakaba. ko di napuno.